So we definitely have our winner for the mother-son travel complaint of this trip. And I quote, "The tea tastes too much like tea."
The hot water tastes too much like tea.
Oh, I thought you said that was tea.
No, it's hot
No, you
water.
said it was tea.
It's from the same canister with the tea, but one spigot says hot water, the other spigot
Oh, I
says tea.
see.
So
Because I asked you, I'm
hot
like,
water
I
one.
said even the hot water looked like coffee, and you said it's tea.
Yeah, it looks
And
like tea.
it looks like tea. Oh, okay. Because I thought you were complaining that
Cancel that.
the tea tasted like tea. Yeah, it's tea. I didn't know
Whatever.
you drank tea, but yeah.
We were up early.
Never mind, I take it back. When I was 16, my mom made me a promise. She said, one day, when we're not broke, I'll take you traveling. Well, 20 years, 7 trips, and 17 countries later, she's more than made good on her promise. Here we go. Yeah, no, what do you got? It's September 2024, and it's been almost a decade since our last mother-son travel trip, which was Myanmar and Vietnam. And it's been 17 years since our first trip, which was to Africa. This trip, we're doing a trip through Turkey and then to Samarkand to tick off a city that's been on Mom's bucket list for about 70 years. When we were planning this trip, Mom said, "Hey, I got a gazillion Aeroplan points. Want to fly business class?" Yeah. After a quick flight to Seattle, we flew Turkish Air Business to Istanbul. You can tell we're not the type to come to the lounge normally because Mom just stole a bunch of chocolate candies and stuffed them in a Ziploc bag with a second mask. Oh, it's a napkin.
It's a napkin.
To hide the rest of your candies that you stole?
I got 2 bags of popcorn and a whole bunch of other stuff in my bag.
Again, we're confused by the buttons. Nice, you're tapping the screw holes.
There.
I'm sort of making fun of Mom for not knowing the technology, and then the first thing I do is probably put all my infotainment system in Turkish. I don't know what that means. I think I got it. Yes. There we go. The chef just wandered by to take our order. There's a chef. Oh, hello. As usual, we've traveled 11,500 kilometers, and it's the last 2 kilometers that take the longest. The hotel we stayed at had an amazing breakfast buffet, and yes, that's a honeycomb. Mom's laughing at my 4th plate of food here at breakfast.
But we have to see what it is. I mean, only this kid could find that.
All right, it's day 1 in Istanbul. We are going to brave the metro system to try and get to, I keep forgetting, what is it?
The Araska Bazaar. It's smaller than the Grand Bazaar without all the craziness. We'll get there later on in the trip, maybe.
Maybe, it's on our thing. You're gonna die by then? Like, what?
Well, maybe we'll have been bazared out.
That's true.
Watch the old member of the species try and figure out the vending
Shut
machine.
up. They menu?
No, Istanbul. Oh. Sorry, I meant language.
Okay.
Luften Kleveniz. Do not forget to take from return hall.
Oh, these are cool.
These are cool,
I
yeah.
like these.
The guy's laughing at us. Help.
I tried that. Okay, I'll try again.
Oh, there we go. All right. Yay.
Wow, that's long. Oh, we made it. No thanks to me.
Okay, step 2, now figure out where this market is. Turns out it was faster to transfer, assuming Mom could figure out the turnstile.
This is us, I assume?
This one's us, yeah.
All right.
We're off to find the market, whose name I keep forgetting. Arast, I keep thinking the Almaty market. I think I'm in the wrong country. And it's beside the Blue Mosque, which I think is over there. However, we successfully navigated transit so far.
I just followed Christopher.
No, you didn't. You stayed in the train while I left. We see a sign. It's always funny at the start of the trip. Everything is new. The transit, the shops, the streets, the cushions with weird cat royalty on it. So you want to stop and take pictures. Eventually, we made it to the market. The market itself had what seems in hindsight to be a fairly standard mixture of bowls, towels, carpets, and other touristy stuff. So we finished the walk through the market. And there's this guy who said he was a tour guide and asked us where he wanted to go. They said they just wanted to sit down somewhere. And he's like, oh, you come in my store, you sit down. Anyway, so I went here to sit down and Mom's still in some store. I assume I'll never see Mom again, but whatever. This may be the end of our trips.
No, I'm going to pass, but that way you went.
I leave you alone for 30 seconds and you're in a carpet store.
Excuse me.
Hello, Mr. Handsome. How are you?
Wait, are we sure Kurt Cobain died?
And vitamin C has 50 kg of
Let's go. I don't want any of this stuff.
Okay, my son would like to go. I'm sorry. But you're a good
We don't need carpets.
You're a wonderful customer.
Thank you.
Take good care of these lovely angels.
I do my best, yes.
Please do.
When you said, come up the stairs.
Yeah, like, no, you don't ever go to the second location. I leave her alone for, you were alone like 15 seconds.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, time to sit and have a Coke. So someone told me, I forget who it was. Oh, I think it was Keith. It was Keith that told me this. You can take a ferry across the Bosphorus. There's like these tours that are like 40 or 50 bucks. So there's a ferry for $1. I don't know where it is, but I assume we just get in line with everyone. We also don't know how we're gonna get back. But, oh, that's what Keith was talking about. There's a bunch of restaurants right along there under that bridge where you can just kind of eat and hang out. If you're ever in Istanbul, totally worth $1. The weather was perfect, the water was calm, and some random guy showed up and tried to sell everyone what I think was a lemon juicer. So first there was carpets. Now you want a lemon drill? What the hell's that thing called? Well, that was fun. Now we have to figure out how to get back. On our way back to the hotel, we found the spice market. First couple stores you see, you're like, oh my god, these colors are amazing, the contrast is amazing, the organization is amazing, and then there's like 1,000 of them and they all look the same. And, oh, there you are. All right. Oh, thanks. The other thing I wonder about here is, like, do people really go through this many figs and spices and all that stuff? Because we're just walking along a main thoroughfare here, and there's a ton of these shops that all carry the same kind of thing.
What happens to the stale stuff?
Maybe it's all stale stuff. I'm pretty sure we'll survive this.
Good chance. Your elbows in close.
So I was looking at the map, and I was trying to find where the SkyTrain, like the subway SkyTrain station was, and I was looking on Google Maps, and it was like, what the hell? That dot comes up in the middle of the river. That doesn't make any sense. Actually, it does. There's a SkyTrain-ish station here, literally in the middle of the, what's it called, the Golden Horn? That body of water? Yes. Who'd have thought? The last item of the day was to meet our guide and tour group and go for the group dinner.
Your travel directors will be together for about 10 days. It is better not to forget this name, Orhan. And the name of our driver is Nusret, N-U-S-R-E-T. He's the most important person of the coach, Nusret. And this is going to be our coach. We're going to be traveling with this. And you are lucky. We are only 14. It's a very small group.
Oh, yeah. It is 5:15 a.m. Here, and I keep thinking this is Jakarta. We were in Istanbul. You know, it's fun when I can't even get the city right. We arrived 2 days ago here in Istanbul and are apparently jet-lagged to shit because Mom and I both woke up at about 3:30 this morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So, as one does, when you can't get back to sleep, you wander out at 5 and start taking pictures of the nearby stuff. The world is kind of waking up here in Istanbul. It's like, what, 5:16 a.m.? The pretzel guy's here already. I kind of want a pretzel. I'm really hungry. Even in frame. That's the other thing with this camera. There's no screen here. I can't tell if I'm in frame or even in focus or not. One of the things I wanted to say about Istanbul, it's very not polluted. Like the sky, not right now, but the sky's blue. The air doesn't smell. It does a little bit, but for a city of 20 million people, so far I'm quite impressed with how clean it is. I mean, the sidewalks are shit, but otherwise, quite like it. The morning was mostly riding in the bus and learning some of the basics about Turkey.
Good morning. G-U, U has got two dots, N-A-Y-D-I-N. Günaydın means good morning. Yes, from now, every day, I'll try to teach you a couple of Turkish words. At the end of 10 days, 8 days, whatever, we'll have a quiz. For those who cannot pass, we'll buy lunch to others.
We drove for several hours, stopped for lunch at, I'm assuming, a party town, then kept going to Gallipoli.
Well, I have to wake you up. The name of this peninsula is Dardanelles, the Gallipoli Peninsula. Gallipoli. Dardanelles is the name of the channel. I would like to go back. 1914. Northern France and Luxembourg were invaded by Germany. So, main purpose of Gallipoli War was to control the peninsula. By controlling peninsula, troops would save the pass from here over to Istanbul. Right now, we are going north of peninsula. We're going to see the Long Pine Memorial, where there was the Australian, the memorial.
We're at the Gallipoli Memorial. Yeah, the heat is out. It's a really pretty area around here. But the soil is interesting, the plants are kind of cool. A quick drive up the hill found us at the Lone Pine Memorial. We looked around for a bit, then off we went. As we drove away, you could still see the trenches dug into the ground.
Now we are crossing Dardanelles. From Europe, we are going to Asia.
We drove to the city of Troy, where I said one of the dumbest things I have ever said on camera. Alright, it's back to being hot as f*** out. But we were at Troy, and there's a Trojan horse here. Not really sure what the connection is. I assume the guide will tell us, but that's not actually clear either. Turns out Trojan is the adjective form of Troy. Did not know that.
I'm sure you all have big expectations from Troy. First of all, it's better not to expect too much. Because Troy has got 9 different layers. There are 9 different strata in it. In order to enjoy Troy, you need to come over here for a couple of times, or you need to have archaeological background. First of all, Trojans were the natives of this area. They were making a living as, fishing and farming. That was the major industry. First city of Troy is going back to 3000 BC.
He talked a lot about the history and various cities and levels of Troy. Then we went out to look around.
The first city, main building material was sun-dried bricks. They had a small public junction. Second layer, again, small public junction, but the stones. Third, fourth, and the fifth layers are not clear.
The rest of the tour was a ton of interesting specifics about the city of Troy and rocks. Rocks with square pieces in it, rocks making really thick walls.
This wall in here is so thick. Something must be really important for them. Something must be really, really extraordinary. Otherwise, why they needed such kind of a thick wall?
How these rocks controlled other rocks.
In my opinion, Troy was a fortress rather than being a big residential. Because anyone who could control here means controlling the business over there.
Cross sections of hills with different layers of rocks on them. Super old rocks, or technically bricks. Circular death rocks.
For the honor of Persian king, 5,000 oxen were sacrificed in here. The round one was a blood well, the other one was a water well.
Auditorium-shaped rocks. An absolutely historically accurate Trojan horse. And then, of course, the modern rocks on the way back to the bus. I think we lost Mom for the day. It's 10 to 6.
Oh, yeah, my back hurts and it's really hot here today.
And today we are going south of Çanakkale, and our overnight will be in Kuşadası.
So we're heading to apparently there's this woman who recycles things and builds stuff. I imagine it's some kind of upcycling thing. Oh, he's coming this way. Come to Istanbul, they said. You'll get run over by a tractor.
And yeah, welcome to Madame. Come on in. Nobody's afraid of cats, right? Or allergic to cats?
No.
Sure.
My name is Tara. I am from the U.S., but I've been in Turkey for more than 35 years. Welcome to Madame. We are a social enterprise for women who never worked for salary before. And we make things out of throwaway material. And people say, oh, you recycle. Yes and no. Many of you have seen items similar to this. This is chip packaging, potato chip packages, Doritos, Ruffles, whatever, junk food packaging. This, however, is clean trash. The Magnum ice creams? So Unilever was our first sponsor, and they gave us...
She showed us a number of things they made, and after, of course, buying a potato chip container for Anna that Christina ended up claiming, we went next door for some tea, then back to the bus for lunch. Okay, we've come next door to a cafe, and this is... Oh, you got the mulberry stuff?
Yeah,
is it?
It's quite sweet, actually.
Okay, I got the... I don't know, I haven't tried. I got the unripe grape juice. I wanted to get whatever my reaction was on camera. Actually, that's pretty good.
You want to try some?
Yeah, sure. Hang on, let me...
Yeah.
This is exactly where you store all your camera gear.
Which one's better?
That's not bad, right?
It's quite nice. It's but just a little bit tart. Or is that much? The other one's quite sweet.
Ooh, wow. Yeah.
It's a lot sweeter.
No, this, I like the green stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Chris, what's your favorite Turkish food? Pizza. Cheese and meat pizza. And a Coke Zero. But the lentil soup is good. New sweet goat milk ice cream.
Oh boy, it's really frozen, but it's good.
Excuse me, do you have a hatchet?
All right, here we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the name of this site is Asklepion. Asklepion means God of health, God of healing. In here they had the rooms for the patients. They had the room for the doctors. They had the room for the cleaners. So everything was organized. Whether they got sick or not, everyone in Turkey, they had to pay the money. But when they got sick, everything was not free for you. But it was a simple, the form of the health insurance.
I was going to say that the Americans should take a few notes here. Again, we got lots of really interesting details about a lot of eroded rocks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is hard to believe this tunnel would be 2,400 years old.
The one cool bit was the dream tunnel. The tunnel's a really neat structure, even if the science behind dream analysis is a few thousand years out of date.
Let me show you the fountain of youth. It takes all the wrinkles away.
He hasn't told us how old he is yet. So weight loss and wrinkle remover. Yeah, I'm gonna hop right into this bathing pool. No, you actually have to start talking.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ear.
There we go.
Let's go through the TH, the voiced and unvoiced.
So what is your second lecture going to be on?
Pretty much the same thing.
Oh, just how we failed in every way as people? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
She does it from different perspectives.
Let me tell you about your messiness from our son's perspective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's disappointed too.
We looked around at some of the more interesting rocks and ended up being totally late. This is also another trademark Thompson tradition, is we wander off to some far side of the ruins and then everyone else is left. So I can't remember if I got this on camera or not, but the guy was saying that the rooms facing the sea are the most highly desirable rooms and they're hard to get. And he said the first person to give me some dark chocolate gets the room. And so I gave him a protein bar and everyone made fun of me. And then Mom gave him an Aero bar and he's like, oh, I like this. And now we have a seaside room. Look at this. Look at this. Fun fact, all of the rooms were facing the sea, and our guide was just using that as a way to steal chocolate.
So this is the Aegean Sea. Not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby. I think those are the Greek islands over there.
Yes, I think one of them, Samos, I think he said.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, he knew the piano player in the lobby. So it's Saturday night, the music of the wedding is going on till midnight, so I thought I'd take a walk downtown somewhere. And I wondered why it kind of smells like shit around here until I noticed there was pigs. Oh no! A couple in the scooters there just about smoked one of the pigs, so of course they're taking a photo. Because as you do, you just drive around a corner and see a giant wild boar crossing the street.
You know, the last night I got a message from the guiding union. This is the first time I got a message. They're asking all the guides, if you have a time, go Ephesus in the afternoon.
We drove for about a half hour to stop at the Ephesus Museum. We're here to see a particular set of polished, cut, and curated rocks.
Ephesus was first populated about 5000 BC. But for the first 4,000 years, it was a very small settlement. First century BC, first AD, it was the metropolitan city of Asia Minor. In terms of business, really 2,000 years ago, it was New York in terms of business. But in terms of moral ethic values, it was Las Vegas. Yes, it was Las Vegas because prostitution was accepted. Being gay was socially accepted. Young girls were committing prostitution to make money for their dowries. 2,000 years ago, population was 250,000. They estimate world population was about 1 million at that time. 25% of the world population was living in that city.
So we're at the Ephesus Museum. These are all artifacts that were taken from Ephesus itself. It's a bunch of different rooms. This is all from the fountains. Everything they stole from the fountain, or they got from the fountains. The next room is everything that were basically from rich people's houses. And then after that, I forget, but I'll try and figure it out. Curated rocks is a bit of an understatement. Some of these are fantastic.
It's bronze.
Is it bronze? Yeah.
Yes. It's beautiful. Yeah. The proportions are gorgeous.
It looks Egyptian though.
Yes, Egyptian priests.
So there's something called Priapus syndrome, which is where you have an erection that lasts forever, is often painful. It was named after this guy. There's a statue.
In museums, we have to imitate the statues.
That's the best way to do it. Yeah. Did you do your Greek statue pose?
No.
Oh,
I wasn't
come
gonna
on.
lie down in the thing. I have some, you know,
Some respect.
some respect.
Like the guy on the right, does he look like the guy from The Office to you?
Dwight Schrute?
Dwight, yeah. The fact that you knew who I was talking about means yes.
Yeah.
Here's the question. Do you remember what the 3 rooms were? The first room was stuff found at fountains. The second room was rich people. What was the third room?
Interesting.
Oh,
I can't remember.
there we go. We're back in fine form. The guide told us all these things 5 minutes ago and I completely forgot most of it.
Yeah, it all kind of runs together. I mean, you know Alexander the Great, you know this place, but the time frame and who was who and what happened when.
Who begat whom?
Yeah, the begats.
Yeah.
The Virgin Mary Real Estate Company. It's like the Virgin Mary Real Estate. Like,
Leave your husband behind and bring your son. So the people on the bus said there was a shop here called House of Mary's Real Estate. And I want to try. It's just, it seems like there's a really funny joke there. I just can't quite figure it out. There we are. It's Virgin Mary Real Estate. Now I just got to think of taglines. From the Lord's house to your house. Doing God's work. Okay, well, that sub will come to us.
Get the hell out of the process.
It was Virgin Mary Real Estate. Oh, I thought someone said House of Mary. I mean, not that it confused me. I didn't find it. Right.
Virgin Mary Real Estate. We don't screw around.
My 2 sisters, they don't like Turkish carpets. They say they prefer wall-to-wall machine-made carpets.
I too prefer wall-to-wall carpets over making carpet myself.
So the carpet making is decreasing. 2 reasons. 1, arranged marriage is decreasing. Dowry custom is disappearing. 2nd, for a handmade carpet you need lots of labor. The girls don't want to spend, they don't have that much patience anymore.
He forgot a third reason. You've got half the population, i.e. the guys, that I'll bet don't give a shit about making carpets.
But still, the good thing, carpet market outside of Turkey increasing tremendously. Now, what's happening? Villages that they have a carpet tradition, government is providing loom to them. Government is providing wool, silk, cotton, whatever the material is. They train young girls and we do it more professionally. Still handmade, still vegetable dyes, but it's done more organized way.
Another staple of mother-son travel trips. We're going to a carpet factory. Store. We saw the weavers making the carpets, how the silk was made, and then had the sales pitch.
I think she has done this before.
yeah, yeah.
Once or twice. Bravo, spider girl. Devam et bakalım. Just like this around the bobbin and the wheels. So we turn the wheels with the foot pedal. Look at this. So you unravel. Look at here. Multi-fibers are becoming one out of this.
Camera battery just died, so I'm on the phone now.
Apple juice, white wine from Napa Valley, and the red one from Oregon. Which one is better, you think?
You know, free booze means competitive pricing.
And this one has 8 million 8 billion double knots. So it takes more than 1.5 years. Now look at the color changing on this.
To be fair, a lot of these carpets are amazing.
Okay, and the next one here is the one there. So this is a combination. So this is given as a gift to the newly married couple as a message by the parents. We want lots of grandkids.
I'm fine with one.
Good.
The next ones are more. Front ones are 1.5 years.
Mom managed to get out of there without buying a carpet, and we made our way to Ephesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start our tour from the the upper gate of Ephesus.
Look at the map. This number 14 was the harbor. And here, Aegean Sea starts. When they had an earthquake, these two hills had a landslide. This was silted. That's how the city got abandoned. Good soil. Being on the junction, okay, having a perfect harbor was not enough to become metropolitan. What they needed, political and economical support from Rome. Ephesus had some economical privileges. Here was the only city where they were allowed to export grain, wheat to Africa. None of the other Romans could do that. You know, exporting grain in those, that means selling an oil to all with today's term. Can you imagine? You are an only country exporting oil. What does that mean? Unlimited power, unlimited the richness.
Kuwait.
The same Kuwait, Qatar, Emirates. Political support, economic support, and having a good geography made this place a metropolitan city. Okay, let's walk please in here.
And then back to looking at rocks. But these rocks were really, really neat. This is the rock where they apparently got the inspiration for the Nike logo.
There are only 6 houses in here. They all have the same plan, open-air atrium. Around open-air atrium there are individual rooms. And the floor was covered by the mosaics, walls were covered by the paintings. This section, these mosaics are all originals. It was a playground for children. Who said that? For 1.5 hours, no toilets in Ephesus. Did I say that?
Yeah.
I'll show you the toilets right now.
You don't want to get the wrong end of the stick. So there's one end used and the other end you didn't.
According to the part about the toilets, they had running water inside the toilets, then they had running water in that channel outside with like a stick with a sponge on it, and then the running water outside would rinse the stick with the sponge off, and that's what they used to clean themselves. Hence the phrase, getting the short end of the stick. The guy just said something interesting. It was these pillars here. This was one of the first cities in the world to have streetlights. So they had candles on these pillars. It's weird to think this is where the people lived. This was their actual homes. They'd eat here, sleep here, yell at their kids for sitting on the rock that's reserved for company, that kind of stuff.
This is a famous Celsus library. Celsus was a governor in Asia Minor, and the library dedicated to him. It goes back to 2nd century BC. This library had got 3 levels, 3 floors, and holding total about 20,000 scrolls. It said that Paul was preaching in a synagogue. Also, he was preaching School of Tyrannus. Many of the scholars assume that that corner, left side, would be the School of Tyrannus where Paul was referring. You know, I said at the beginning, prostitution was socially accepted. Opposite of this here was red light districts. The library to red light district, there was a tunnel underneath. Men were going to library saying, honey, I'm going to study. Underneath of the tunnel, they were going over the...
I know, it's a heavy camera.
Okay, get together.
I have to say, seeing a site where Paul preached, like the Bible Paul, was really neat.
Here now, we're going to see famous amphitheater where St. Paul preached. This one is holding 24,000 people. silversmith Demetrius organized a reaction against the Pole. While Paul was here, they were all shouting, Artemis is the greatest, Artemis is. Paul had to stop his preaching and he had to leave from the town. He went the next to the Miletos, and the elders of the church went there to complete his preaching. But this is the famous, the place where uprising took place.
You get the feeling it's really biblical around here. It just feels historical. I mean, maybe it's the vegetation, the heat, the giant crane. Now the fun part is going to get down these steps without smashing the camera up. Let's switch to a tougher camera. Where the hell did Mom go? Oh, there she is. Made it! Didn't break anything or smash your camera. So, Mom has reached the I'm done part of the day. Or at least right now, anyway. It's like, what, 30? Low 30s right now?
Yeah, this place anyway. The sun's just beating down.
Yeah.
And one thing, when we arrive to bus at the lower gate, a man will come to you. He's trying to sell the Turkish delights. First, he will tell 3 Turkish delight boxes for $5. You will say no. He will say 4. You say no. He'll say 5. You will say no. He'll say 6. You will say no. Then he will say 6 boxes and 1 saffron. My God, I live in this country. There is no way you can buy 5 boxes of Turkish delight for a $5. Therefore, he speaks English. I cannot warn you in front of him. He kills me next week. Seriously.
Do you need someone to help you have a talk with him? Well, I think we got. Where'd he go? Yeah, we got you. We got your back.
Yeah, maybe better.
Okay, 3 boxes, €10. Turkish delight. Yes, Turkish delight. Anybody wants? Okay, 3 boxes, €10. Anybody wants Turkish delight?
We drove from Kushadasi to Pamukkale and only got lost for a short period of time.
I have been here 2 times, but always I was talking with the group. Yes. I don't remember, but it doesn't look that we're in the right way. If we get lost, we all get lost together. We are in the right way. I hope.
It kind of looks like the bus is on fire.
Is it okay?
It's not safe. Being over is not safe. This way, please. Because the cars are coming from us.
Oh, we thought the bus was on fire.
You're smoking our ribs. You can try.
This is a farm-to-table concept farm. They make their own food and bread from scratch using local ingredients. Go chocolate cookie. We got into a small van to get up the mountain to where our lunch was going to be.
How are you, Chris?
Me?
Good?
Yeah?
So, add that yogurt and the green beans and the homemade pasta.
This is the best lentil soup I've had so far. This is the 3rd time I've tried it.
You just say that because we almost died a bunch of times in the drive up, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I like the consistency. And
Fear of death makes food taste better. Give the salad a try. See what you think.
I'm not worried about it.
It's very good. It's got a wee bit of a hit to it, but it's nice. Really nice.
No, it's fresh. It's tasty. The food was great. One of the freshest lunches I've ever had. You know, they gave us a vegetarian meal, but I'm just saying, this cow's right here. It's like 2 inches before the cliff. We drove down the road at what seemed a rather high rate of speed. Brace yourself. Thank you. I don't know about you guys, but I think I hear a lot of worn suspension noise coming from the back. Lots of clunking and it sounded like my Touareg before I spent $2,500 on it. Come on, how much more fun is it driving a windy mountain road in a rickety van with an overweighted rickety van with a bunch of people in it?
Oh, thank God.
Anyone got to run out and hurl quickly, or we? Cute.
Oh, I get a seasick.
I'm just getting nauseous.
Can I just step back a little bit?
Yeah. Oh, let's get out of here.
Orhan, what was that? There was a big red sign at the side of the road. It said like Yavash or something.
Yavash.
Well, Yavash, what does that mean?
Slow down. You got it.
Actually, that really means slow down.
He was pressing.
Every time it came up, it
Oh, heads up.
get up.
Yeah. Slow down.
Nice.
This is from hell.
Oh, come on. That was a ton of fun.
Oh, that was.
Our next stop was Herapolis, the White Cliffs of Pamukkale.
Here at the running water came out from the mountain. It was going a few hundred meters. Rich people were coming here to get a benefit from the running water. Thermal water came out from this mountain. It only goes a few hundred meters, goes down and disappears again. They believe that it had healing power. 2nd century BC, here was established. And they call here Herapolis. Hera means sacred. In ancient Greek called sacred city because of the water. They came here in order to be healed. Obviously, the water didn't work. Therefore, this city has got the largest ancient cemetery. If you walk to the other side, there are more than 3,000 burial tombs. All the hotels were here. Each room had their own pools with the calcium. But since water level is decreasing, not enough water. Now, the only section open the public, I'll show you. This is the only place if anyone wants to put the feet in it.
These particular rocks are white, and they're really neat. The water over thousands of years has created these white cliffs. There's a pool, and of course, other piles of rocks we could go look at. But again, really neat rocks. Come on, Mom, let's go see some plutonium.
Okay, I'm going to change lenses. I want to get a distant shot of the pile of rocks.
So that pile of bricks used to be the Temple of Apollo. But we're going to go over to that larger pile of bricks, which I still don't remember what it is. It's rather windy. Right, as opposed to this pile of bricks here and that pile of round bricks over there. And then that pile of sort of rectangular ones there. Don't get me wrong, this place is really cool. It's just a ton of bricks laying around. Ooh, and I found 2 bricks on a stick. 2 round bricks with holes in the middle on a big stick. Fast forward to us at the top. So much Instagram. I still haven't thought of any funny lines for Virgin Mary real estate.
Other than the one I gave you?
Yeah, well, there was that one. Oh, taking the hell out of the process or something?
I'll have to think on that.
Yeah. Something about a good book.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good book.
12 fabulous real estate agents. They're very disciplined.
Your Last Supper will go better. The new 10 commandments are location, 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 location. That's the best I got so far.
That's good. An open house reception. Don't bring wine. You've got plenty of water.
Unlimited fish. How about this one? Virgin Mary Real Estate, where the only sacrifices are our commissions.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not bad. This is crazy how many tour buses are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 at least.